Hi, violins. Right now we're going to work on our string basics book, number 88 through 91. But before we do that, I want to give a video first of how to find a harmonic. And a harmonic is I almost like to call it a ghost note. There are many on our instrument, but the harmonic we're using here on this page is the one that's halfway between the bridge and this ridge up here, the nut. So that it's halfway between the two touching points of the string. And it's typically about a inch in from the shoulder bout. And when you play it, you use your pinky and you make sure you don't set any other finger down. So the pinky is lightly sitting on top of the string, and you'll come up with a beautiful kind of breathy note. So that's not it. There it is. Take some time and try and find your A string harmonic. If you get that squeaky sound, keep moving your hand around. And it should be right about in there. Again, I'm setting lightly. You can curve your finger to set it. I tend to straighten my finger, but I'm sure either one is okay. If your wrist is not straight and it's bent, it's almost impossible to get to this point. So make sure posture is good. Good, let's play 4 A string harmonics. Let's hear that. 1, 2, play with me, go. Great, hopefully that felt good. Go to the E string harmonic. It's almost like a whistle. Again, just a little off and you're gonna get some really rough sounds. Let's go to the D string harmonic. Nice solid bowing, and then tip to the G. You'll notice my hand comes up and over a bit more so that I can easily get this harmonic. Good. So let's start at that low harmonic and do 4 on each string together. 1, 2, ready, and play. G harmonic to D to A, E. Now, one thing I do notice physically with my hand is when I'm way over on the G string, I feel like I'm reaching up and out a little more. And as I move my hand to the E, my palm, my hand kind of drops and things kind of come in a little bit. They are directly across from each other, but it's just the way our hand has to function in order to reach. So again, this is overkill, but it kind of comes in and then it moves out. So if you're running into squeaking as you cross strings, just think it's a little closer on the higher strings to my hand, and on the lower strings it's a little further. So work this area and then join me for number 88 and 89. So hopefully you're feeling good about your harmonics, violinists, and we are going to start on number 88. Now, one thing that I didn't explain to you, but am going to now, is you see this little circle in the music, and it's above that first note, and it counts for all the notes in the measure. This little circle tells us we have to play a harmonic. All right, it doesn't look like a 0. It looks more like a staccato that's kind of empty inside. Above that harmonic, you can see the finger you're supposed to use. And in this case, we're using our pinky or 4th finger. When cellos are playing, they're using their 3rd, same with basses. But we use our 4th. Now, sometimes we do play harmonics, many times with other fingers. But for this particular area, we're working with our pinky. So we will start on measure 2. Measure 1 is actually the viola and cellos. And you can tell the note is G, so we're going to be over on our G string harmonics. And then the next measure is D, the next measure is A, and that really high note there is an E. So we're just crossing from the lowest string to the highest string and then going back down. So let's start together on measure 2. We'll only play this one. So let's find that harmonic. Got it. 3 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. G, G, to D, to A, to E, repeat the E, A, to D, to G, and freeze there. We won't repeat for today on that number 88. So maybe you noticed one of the final things I told you in the last video was how your hand shape kind of has to change going around or on this arc. Beware of that. Okay, so now we're going to be doing using our open strings and the harmonic. And we start on the D string. Let's go ahead and find the D string harmonic. There we go. Now we stay up here the entire time, still on number 89. We just pick up the finger and set it down when it's needed. So number 89, here we go. Let's do it with the repeat. 1, 2, ready, play. D, harmonic, open, harmonic, G string, harmonic, open, harmonic, D, harmonic, D, A string, cross the harmonic finger over, and beginning, D, harmonic A, D, G, harmonic, G, harmonic, open D, harmonic, D, harmonic, A string, cross the pinky over to the harmonic. All right, so these two pieces, 88 and 89, were exercises in staying up by the harmonic. The next two in the next video are actually going to be showing you how to move your hand back and forth. See ya there. Okay, so we're on to 90 and 91. And 90 is called glissando road. And the reason it's called glissando, that's a word that describes how to slide up and down the neck. If I put my pinky down only, I can practice doing the sliding up and down. So those are glissandos. You're probably doing it right now because it's just fun to do. Well, in number 90, what we're going to be doing is we're starting on the string of the harmonic with our 4th finger. And we don't need any of the other fingers down, just the 4th finger. Then you can see that little wiggly line. That means we glissando up to the harmonic where we release the pressure. Okay, so we start with a nice curved finger, and then as we go up, we kind of release. Reminds me of going off a huge jump, you know, while skiing. You're kind of going down the hill and then you release and fly off. Listen to me play the first glissando. So I'm aiming for that harmonic note. Join me. Ready? Go. Good. Try it on your D string with your 4th finger down on A. Ready? Go. Good. So you can stop here and just practice doing those glissandos to be comfortable to play this. Otherwise, if you're feeling like you're ready, let's do it. So number 90, it looks like we will not have any harmonics on our E string at all. Just working the G, D, and A string. Set your fourth finger on the D for the first note. 1, 2, ready, and play. Glissando, 2, 3, go to the D string, fourth finger, into the A string, back to the D string, fourth finger, back up to the A, to D, to G, I might have made that sound easy, but for you guys, you really want to, it's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little time, so do the best you can. Can we do it again? Let's do it again together. See if you get better at it. Set 4 fingers on the D. 1, 2, ready, go. 4 on the D string. Shift back. To D string, up to A string, to D string, and the G string. Open. Glissando Road. Keep working on that on your own. All right, but moving on, let me teach you how to do 91. So in 91, we are shifting between first position and the harmonic position, just like we did in the last song. But the difference is instead of using our fourth finger, we're going to actually play notes and get right up there without making a sliding sound. So on each string, we do open 1, then harmonic, as well as open 2 harmonic, and then we switch strings. Let's go ahead and try number 91. If you need to listen the first time, fine, and then join me on the repeat, okay? So D string start, 1, 2, and ready, play. Open, open, 2, A string, beginning, shoot, aim, aim, that's right, back to D, and then A string. That is not part of the end, but I couldn't help it. So harmonics are really awesome. We use them in orchestral settings to make a magical sound, and they're a very important part of learning how to play different sounds on our instruments. So bye, violins. Keep practicing.